Eugene Behrman, the matchmaker, I guess himself now, says Dricus du Plessis missed his opportunity at the world belt against Israel Adesanya now that Strickland versus Adesanya is official. And also Neil Magny is stepping up and will be facing Garry. So that's a great fight right there as well next weekend. Let's break them down. Eugene Behrman went on Submission Radio yesterday, and he said he had it on Dricus du Plessis declining to fight Israel Adesanya at UFC 293 because he didn't have enough time because it's 2 months. Like, after his Whitaker fight, you have to sign a contract right there, and he was injured. So that fight, obviously we knew that was going to happen, and he said he had it slip. He had it, and he let it slip, so they can't be sitting comfortable thinking they got the next title shot. Dricus is the number one contender. He can sit all he wants. In fact, give him 4 months off. Give him 4 months off. He just beat Robert Whitaker. Alright? He just beat Robert Whitaker. Robert Whitaker was sitting comfortable. But now that du Plessis has beef with Izzy, it has to be so much. They're just piling on du Plessis and putting so much pressure on him. Yeah. He's the number one contender. He just beat Robert Whitaker, the champion B of the division. He just KO'd him. And he has a really good chance to beat Israel Adesanya as well. I don't know if he does. I think he would beat Israel Adesanya. I would pick du Plessis to take down Izzy and beat him up. I would, to be honest with you. Although it is a very close fight, I do believe du Plessis would be able to get it done. You can't just say it slipped. Like, just because he declined one fight, because right after he won, by the way, he declined one fight against Izzy, doesn't mean, oh, it's over. He ducked Izzy. He didn't duck Izzy. He just fought. If he had took like 3 months off and then we talked about the Izzy fight and he declined it then, fine. But he's coming off an injury. He just fought. You know? Like over a month now. He needs time off. So, yeah. They can't just sit Eugene the fucking minion face Behrman. Man, he's a matchmaker now. Like, he didn't call the shots. UFC decides what they do. Izzy's gonna want du Plessis. What is he gonna want? Whoa, you're gonna want Kennedy in a rematch? Whoa, the fans are gonna love that one. And that will gain so much for your legacy. You know? So, he'll want du Plessis if he beats Strickland in September in about a month's time. But yeah, Eugene Behrman needs to shut the fuck up. Because I don't think he knows much about anything. So I think he needs to shut up. Yeah, I don't know if this is his ego. It might be Eugene Behrman's ego. Because du Plessis, they've been trash talking people. He hasn't even been trash talking them. That's the I have to kind of twist my own words here. According to them, Dricus has been all over them. No. But you're going to make it out that way. So you're just twisting everything that du Plessis hasn't done. It's like du Plessis. It's like you're hitting an invisible... it's like you're hitting air. Screaming at air. But du Plessis is like a mile away. But yeah. Yeah, that's stupid. What the best that they'll do for du Plessis earned it. But that's Tavares, Till, Brunson, Whitaker, back to back. You know? So it's gonna be him, Izzy. And Izzy will want it. What else will he want? He won't fight Chimaev. Riskier matchup. You know, because Chimaev will strictly shoot for takedowns. As for du Plessis, you know, he might trade on the feet here and there. He might go for takedowns too, but they're more predictable. As for Chimaev, it's like straight in, right away, first 2 seconds, you know? And Chimaev doesn't even deserve a title. Chimaev should fight Whitaker if he beats Costa. But they'll do anything for Chimaev. They'll do anything for the stars. Yeah. So do something for Plessis. He's earned his title shot. Yeah. Whoever agrees with Eugene Behrman, like this guy says he's 100% right. Weidman pulled out against Rockhold. Yeah. Weidman lost though. Badly. You know? And he just needed one win to get right back in there. You know, for a title shot. But then he lost to Romero. Then the downfall happened from there. You know, he lost to Romero after he pulled out against Rockhold in the rematch. But that's different. He was coming off a loss. Duplessis on a winning streak. They're acting as if he just lost. So, Eugene Behrman needs to shut the fuck up. This guy in the comments needs to shut the fuck up. The fucking dumb robots. Eugene the minion. Needs to shut up. We move on. Garry has a new opponent, and he'll be facing Neil Magny. This is a good matchup for Garry. Originally supposed to be Jeff Neal. I was going to pick him to beat Jeff Neal, but this is interesting. You know, worse for Garry, but he still gets someone above him, which he has to be grateful for, man. Like, he still gets Neil Magny. I know it's not the best, like, it's not going to be like, oh, you're a world champ, but, like, I was worried if he beaten Jeff Neal impressively. He's with the Shavkat Rachmanovs, he's with the Stephen Thompsons, and even Neil Magny beat Jeff Neal, so, worser, like, still a good matchup, more worse still, because he would have been higher ranked if he had beaten Jeff Neal at number 8 or 9, but he gets number 11, Neil Magny. Respect to Magny for stepping up. I mean, he better after that boring ass fight against Phil Rowe. I am gonna pick Garry to win. Yeah, this is a good fight. Respect to Magny stepping up. Because again, UFC. I'll always point this out now. They could have easily pulled out a bum from the regionals for Garry just whoop on pay-per-view. They could have just done that. They did it for Bo Nickel. Yeah. And it was International Fight Week too. Anyone could have stepped up and built a name. And boom. But no. It was Val Woodburn. Who's kind of a name now. Let's be real. People know of him. So good for him. He was the one that stepped up. Yeah. I'm going to go for Garry. Don't see Magny grappling with him. I think that's the only way he can win. You know, Jeff Neal, of course, he had that KO potential to lay out Garry, but I don't think Magny has the power. He could trick Garry with the range, but I think Garry's got too much kicks and power for Magny to really do that. As for Magny can do that against a Phil Rowe, he can do that against a Daniel Rodriguez. I'm gonna be honest with you, Magny and Garry fought Rodriguez. Two different performances is where Magny was back and forth with Rodriguez. He pulled out at the end with a Darce choke. Garry head kick. Done. Set it up with the 1-2 and fake teeps to the body. Well, he did land real teeps to the body, but he set it up afterwards. The Edwards style. So yeah, I think he wins against Magny. We move on to other news, which is I guess fight alerts. Javid Basharat versus Victor Henry. I don't get this. You gotta give Javid a ranked opponent or put him at 15. This is what this tells me. I don't know why this fight's made. I'm gonna go for Javid Basharat. I think he's a better fighter. I think Victor Henry's good. But I just think he's hit and miss. And I think Javid will win. And Farid Basharat is facing Clayton Rodriguez. I'll go for Clayton Rodriguez, I guess, here. And, yeah. And, yeah, that's about it. Viviane Araújo versus Jennifer Maia. Gonna pick Jennifer Maia at this point to win by KO. And, Natan Levy, Alex Reyes. Alex Reyes is just an inactive fighter. So I'm going to go for Natan Levy to win this one. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Cedricus Dumas versus Abu Azaitar. I'm going to pick Cedricus Dumas. Abu Azaitar's done. And last but not least, Volkan Ozdemir is going to be taking on Bogdan Guskov. I'll go for Volkan Ozdemir. But I got to check the other guy out. He's replacing Azamat Mirzakhanov. But yeah, we'll see. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, peace.